let's look at your month, Virgo. Virgo, I don't know how you made it through in April. You were the only earth sign who didn't get jilted with your love reading. So congratulations. It's a big feat. So we're going to look at your overall energy for May 2022. See what's going on. Apparently, astrologically, May is like this humongous planet. Don't ask me to list off what it is. I can't remember everything, but we did have a solar eclipse. We have a lunar eclipse, beginnings, endings, big ol' fierce, fast energy. And Venus is shifting into Aries tomorrow. I do know that. So, quicker, fast. Not as necessarily stuck or lost in earth or water energy. All right, enough about that. Oh yeah, I'm Sarah. I don't think I'm ever gonna go through the introductory. Not properly. Okay, Virgo. What's going on with y'all for May? Feel calm. Split the deck. All right. What do we got? Okay. Try to move these down a little so you can see. Yeah, something. What are you leaving? Six of Swords, you're leaving something. And the energy that's surrounding you right now is the Ten of Wands. Finally putting down some sort of burden. What are you putting down? Something that you've been carrying with you for a really long time, I feel like. This could be related to love, as your outcome here is Page of Cups. Something new, something exciting, something romantic, something small, but starting the spark of something new. And I almost feel like, this is your energy, and I feel like it sort of pops out of nowhere. But it's after you put down the burden of something. I'm so curious to look at that. May, I feel like this is going to be an uncomplicated month for you. Yes, you have the challenge. You've got the Page of Wands. It's kind of like, where do I devote my energies now? Where's that spark of inspiration? You've got two pages of different energies. I almost feel the energy that perhaps you feel stuck in the first part. I won't even say the first part. I feel like it's going to be shorter than that. Like maybe the first week in May quickly transmutes into something else. You're being asked, Three of Cups in reverse. You're being asked to take a breather or take a step back from people, maybe a group of maybe women. This could be family, mother, sister, something that maybe you've been really tightly connected to. It's comfortable for you. It's typically very healthy and nurturing. Maybe it hasn't been in the last little bit of time. It's asking you to take a step back from that in order to clear your head, clear your thoughts. But you're definitely dropping something. And I feel like this is going to be a huge release, huge relief. What is this? No, not switching decks yet. Immediately, I feel like you've been really hard on yourself about something. I don't know why I'm getting masculine energy. You've got the King of Wands here. This is fire energy, and Judgment in reverse immediately come out. I almost feel like you were trying to be someone you weren't. You were really, really trying to make something work, make something happen, make something, you're trying to force something, and you were trying your damnedest to be this person, a king of wands, which there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just not you. And I feel like you have some serious, high priestess, this is Pisces energy. I feel like you have some serious divine wisdom that's being downloaded at a probably faster pace than you're comfortable with. You're almost like questioning if you're crazy. You're not. It's like you're questioning, but your higher self knows the truth. You're finally, I feel like, unstrapping yourself from some shame or some guilt or something about identifying who you really are and who you want to be in this world. Like relinquishing yourself from a duty. I feel I need to, yeah, I'm gonna shuffle these. I see, I might go more into that and pull more cards because I'm very curious. But first, tell me about this blocker. Why is the Page of Wands here? Okay. Yeah, your wish is not, this is great. Like, you have healed. I feel like this is more, you know what you want. Aquarian energy. Now a lot of feminine energy is coming out. Again, if you're masculine, I feel like you know what you want and you're not getting it, and it's stressing you out because you're not sure what to do. You know what is going to make you happy by the lesson of contrast of what made you very unhappy. You want to be yourself. You want to be able to be with someone and know someone well. This is really coming through as a love reading. It doesn't have to be. This could also just be, I just feel a lot of like energy surrounding passion, energy that's surrounding like deep desires that I feel like you haven't acknowledged properly. Like you didn't give them the attention that they deserved. And now you have nothing to do but to look at it. You're stressing out. Why? What do we do here? You're not usually one to rush. You're not usually one, you've got a lot of patience. And I feel like you do have offers or things that are coming up, like on paper, it looks like you have success, but you might have your eye on this one thing that you've really, really wanted. And for whatever reason, it's not coming, it might just be divine timing, man. It just might not be that time. Tell me what does Virgo do? Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait for the call because right now things are out of balance. Libra, there's something you have to sit still, rest. I feel like a lot of signs are getting the message to rest. Ace of Wands in reverse and Four of Swords. Like you have to wait for the call. And in the meantime, you need to rest your head. You have to rest your heart. You have to deal with some things that you've deemed unfair in your life that I feel like you might have held on to pretty tightly. Your grips of holding that grudge or holding on to something, you've got to look at that too. And you have to look at your part in that. And not even just your part of just how, not to say what you were attracting, but if you were putting up with something for a long time that wasn't in your highest interest, what does that say about your self-worth? Why did you do it? Those are the kinds of things you have to look at. And if somebody was just like a straight up asshole, like a dick to you, that really doesn't have to do with you. If it does, look at it. But sometimes that's their own stuff. Most times I would say that has nothing to do with you. And you have to just accept unfairness Accept that that was their point in their life. You happen to be there and be part of it, probably for a reason. I know you don't want to hear that, but accept the unfairness. Like, that's what I'm trying to say as I'm saying all of these words. You've got to just accept it, look at it, be the observer, be the witness of it, acknowledge it, and move on. Don't carry that around. The unfairness might have come from, if this is a masculine too, this might be like women in your life, relationships that you've had. It's time to level up. It's time to ask yourself what you're really looking for, who you really are. If you're not this King of Wands, you're the Hermit, remember? You have a completely different energy. You bring completely different things to the table. You don't have to pose as a King of Wands. Who are you? Strip yourself away of what society told you. Page of Cups, though. So this tells me, I feel like you're taking action. Let's get clarification. What's the Page of Cups? Yeah. Man, this card's coming out a lot. So you are reevaluating. You're coming out, like, I really feel like Eight of Swords, you're coming out of mental distress. Just look at things maybe from a lot lighter of an angle, a lot lighter of a perspective, and you're going to manifest. You're going to realize what you don't want. You're going to look at your relationships in the past and cut it off. Cut every ugly, toxic pattern relationship, and I feel like you're going to move forward towards something that you do or someone. Also, you could be the one receiving some sort of news or some sort of message from someone. But this is, yeah, Venus in Aries, like I said, that energy is faster. I'm so happy about that. It's faster energy, more action, more proactive. You've got a lot of pinks and purples on here too. I just feel like a light, fluffy, lovey energy for you in May, Virgo. I love that. Yeah, you're coming into who you are, what you were meant to do on the earth, embracing that like slow, methodical, wise element of yourself, not having to be this flashy person. Love it. Okay, if any of this resonated, obviously I do personal readings. You can see it in the description.